I just got out of the bath and I was thinking about Piscean women. I am a Pisces woman, so this is something I understand. And also, I just have a lot of Pisces placements in my chart. And I was particularly thinking about this idea of structure and how I feel like the Pisces women can kind of struggle with that. It's this metaphor of the fish and not wanting to be held down, being too slippery for that, not wanting to be caged in, boxed in, having a domain that is seriously as vast as the ocean, and really embracing that. But even though it's true that the fish doesn't like to be held down, does not like to be told what to do, might not favor any kind of structure or authority and those sort of systems, even though that is in one way true, I think it's also something the fish needs to have some kind of current and direction. That current actually looks like those same kind of structures that originally really turned the fish off. Okay. You have a fish and it's in still water. And still water is very peaceful, right? But at some point, you're gonna want to challenge, and there's nothing to challenge you. So then you kind of create these systems, like maybe you do that thing that children do in pools where they go around in a circle until they can create some kind of vortex. But going in circles isn't healthy, and alternatively, there's the jumping out of the water, hoping you land in another body of water, but likely the fish ends up on land and is suffocated. So what can you do to find a current? That's what I was thinking about. And I think it's important that the current doesn't come from anything really large outside of yourself, like aesthetics, because aesthetics are so, as inspiring as they may be, they're the same kind of idea, the dreaminess of the fish. They're still wishy-washy, you might not favor that aesthetic in a year. Just being in your room all of the time, watching TV and falling into these fantasies. Structure helps actually direct those dreams and turn them into something real. And so the things that I do for structure are Mondays. I really celebrate the moon because the moon is related to the ocean and related to Pisces. And I really celebrate water in general, thanking the water, expressing gratitude for water, being in water, like swimming in natural bodies of water, or even going to the pool or taking a bath, waking up early. And I mean early, like 5 a.m., 5:40, 6. Right now, I wake up around the time of the sunrise, and that's something that I was told to do by a mentor of mine. But also, this is just really interesting for Pisces, I think, because even though we are this dreamy, sleepy sign that loves to get extra sleep, and it's great to honor that too, when you wake up earlier, your sleep cycle is ending at a time where you can more easily remember your dreams more often than not. And that allows for greater dream work, actually. And also, I think it just creates this value for the times you do get to sleep in. and it makes space for routine in your day because it's harder to get things done when you sleep the day away. I think stretching is a good routine kind of thing for Pisces because the fish is not rigid, the fish is flexible. And so I think also our physical bodies should be flexible. And yeah, if we can kind of create that flexibility in our lives, it should exist in our bodies too, as much as we can attain that, as much as we can attain that. These are very brief notes, but I think in general, it's just so important for a dreamy, overly emotional type of soul to take action and take structure into their lives to create success. And I certainly feel like structure has helped me and not hurt me, even though it has taken a long time to kind of build that relationship with a routine.